Hey everybody, this is James Rattlesnake Defense. Today I have a box with a tube inside with some gun parts inside that will make a single shot survival gun from Chiappa. So let's try that and see if it's any good. Stand by. All right, so what I have here, bought a brand new. This is the Chiappa Little Badger Takedown. This was about 2 1/4. And this is what you get. Schmancy little tube. Inside yon tube, we have the makings of a firearm. Sling, the stock folds out, screws in, a lot of threads, bear with me, and then we simply connect the barrel to the forearm, twist that and lock it in place. And now we have a single shot firearm, if you want to call it that. This is probably the bare minimum of something you can call a modern day gun, but it's very portable. It does have accessory rails all the way around. It does have an adjustable peep sight. It is threaded on the end, and it even has some space here that you can put some shells while it's stored in the tube in your backpack or vehicle, or you know, this one might actually survive the boat accident. Not sure if the tube floats or not, but I'm not going to check that. But the main thing I want to know is, will it shoot worth a crap? Because they're not very expensive, and there's not much to it. So I want to know if it shoots good. So let's get out here, get some shells for it, and see what we can get done. All right, so the shell holder actually works surprisingly well, holding the shells in. I wondered how it would hold on to something that small. You have to watch when you kick it open, because it will get your finger, so fair warning there. Also, it's got a little rail right here. I suppose you could put something you could store with it. You could get you a little grip, little pistol grip on the bottom of that might actually be really cool. I don't have anything, it's not a standard rail size, so I don't have anything here that fits it exactly, so I wasn't able to test that. But all that said, it goes off. Let's try a small target. Surprisingly, the trigger's actually really good once you pull the hammer back. Yeah, it's ready to go. It's really awkward to hold because there's nothing to really get a hold of here. So I struggle a little bit trying to get comfortable with it, but the peep sight feels pretty natural. This little ejection thing works pretty well, bringing the shell out. No trouble there. Now I got my littlest one here. Now keep in mind, I've never fired this gun before just now, so you're watching me learn as I take it out first time shooting. That's the way I do these reviews. I don't have any predisposition to the gun one way or the other. I go out here and see what I think in real time. You get to watch me do that. Also, if you're interested, I have the thing that goes on the end here, but YouTube doesn't like it when I put those on standard videos. So if you want to see some stuff about the shushers and whatnot, I do have a $1 a month club that I put all the class 3 stuff behind a paywall. So it's $1 a month. I'm not asking for a whole lot, guys. Come on. Okay, well, this is surprisingly usable for something as strange as a barrel made on a wire stock. I actually don't hate it. Let's let me put a target out about 25 and see what we think. All right, So I got a little target out 25 yards. I'm not going to stretch this thing out too far. The peep sights are kind of vague. I mean, it's a survival gun. It's not meant to be a target gun. And I'm not sure if I hit anything or not. We'll have to go up and take a look at the target, so we'll do like 5 shots. And then go see what we got. All right, so I'm actually really impressed with this. Let me show you why. This was my first shot. Here's the other 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I fired scope 22s that didn't shoot that well. Now I know it's only 25 yards. We're not that far back, but to get 4 shots in that size with peep sights on a survival rifle is actually super impressive to me. I don't even have the words. That's so surprising. I might have to, later on, I might have to put an optic on this thing and actually shoot it like a target gun and see what it does, because that blows my mind. Let's try some different shells and see if that changes anything. All right, so of course, one fun thing about 22s is there's a large variety of different kinds of shells you could pack and shoot for different things. Of course, a real popular one is the CCI Stinger. A little bit noisier, but definitely has more horsepower than your average 22. So if you're looking to shoot something outside of a 22 class, probably a good way to go. Then you got stuff on the opposite end of the spectrum, like the Quiets. They're designed to be subsonic and make a lot less noise, which I hope you could hear the difference. I know the microphone doesn't pick up the gunshots very well, but I mean, it's substantially quieter even without a muzzle accessory. It still hits what I'm shooting at. So I want you to get a good look at this. And of course, spin this over. We take it apart. Now we can put it back in the tube, store it however we want. They make these in 3 different calibers. They're relatively cheap. I know you can get a 22 Magnum. I know you can get a 17 HMR. I got the 22 just because I know it's the most common caliber. Plus, I didn't have to buy any extra ammo. I don't know what you'd expect of something like this. It does everything I would like it to do and then some. I know the small caliber hurts it as far as practicality goes, but it's wee little, it's cheap. This is good to stash. It's a good utility rifle for stuff. Of course, you got like 22 shot shells you can buy. A lot of other stuff for rats, varmints, snakes, things of that nature. This might be a real good, like in the tractor gun or behind the seat of the truck. I don't know how well it would do with an optic. With it mounted up here, it would be difficult to get anything on except maybe a little red dot or something, but sturdier than it looks. Awkward to hold. Good trigger pull. The sights are standard peep sights. If you're into that, then you'll like it. Otherwise, everything about it is really good. I mean, the shell holder works. It hits what I'm shooting at. Everything about it works the way it's supposed to. So, regardless of what I thought of this, I didn't think much of it. I didn't think it'd be much, but this is actually a really nice option in the lower end option. I know a lot of people don't cover the lower end guns, but sometimes there's something to be said about something that is cheap, that is expendable, so to speak. You know, I mean, you're not out very much if something happens to it. You know, this is to use. And this is the Takedown model. They make this with just the wire stock that goes the other way. There's several different versions of this gun I've seen. I picked out the takedown because I just like the tube. I like the way it looked. I wasn't going to try to put the goofy sling on it. I feel like that would just make it even more awkward. But now we're going to do some silencer stuff. So if you're into that, check out my club, and if you could, give us a like and subscribe, and we'll try to get some more interesting things out to you as soon as we get to them. Thank you.